We're certainly watching out for some really intense winds from Bethany as you make way over to Lake Hefner right now. National Weather Service typing up a warning as we speak, and so this will be a severe thunderstorm warning that will pop up on the screen here any moment now. Let me go out to Nick Smith. Hey, Nick, severe thunderstorm warning coming in for this cell that you're on right now. Nick, what are you seeing?
Absolutely, Damien. Look at the trees. The shot. This storm is packing a punch. It's got a ton of rain, but the thing is, this thing I think is starting to. Michael and I were talking about it. It's starting to. I think we're starting to get a little bit of a microburst out of it. There's a lot falling out of it right now, but you can see it in the trees there. We're just far away, just far enough away that we're able to see it and stay out of the rain right now. But we're right here by Red Rock and Mama Rojas. We're watching this thing, and man, it's got Lake Hefner Parkway going southbound. Man, there's debris flying out of the air. This is nuts. There's a lot of leaves that are starting to fall out of the air. You can kind of see it in the shot there, Damon. But man, it is intense right now up here on Lake Hefner Parkway.
Yeah, we can definitely see it, and just look at the wind. And what is happening is that this storm is collapsing right on top of Lake Hefner right now, and it is pushing out some really powerful winds. And so the warning was just issued here just moments ago for 60 miles per hour winds there, and you can see that debris that is blowing through there. Let's keep that shot up there in the left-hand side there. Because that's a pretty intense storm that has popped up right on top of Lake Hefner here, and so really concerned about some damaging winds with this. The storm is likely going to collapse in the next 30 minutes. There may not be, as much of the storm left, but when that happens, these storms can do quite a bit of damage, quite a bit of tree damage. And again, getting some reports now of some large trees that are now getting blown down there very close to Lake Hefner. Let me go out to Michael. Michael, you're south of Guthrie here watching this line of storms, or you're in Edmond actually watching this line of storms as well. What are you seeing from Storm Command, Michael?
Yeah, it looks like the northern end of it is maybe not quite as intense as the southern end, but I'll tell you what, Damon, that core has really intensified. We've seen some really heavy rain come out of that all of a sudden, and when that happens, man, you can generate some very, very powerful winds right at the surface. And, it may not be widespread. It may only be like a mile or two wide, but you can have winds like we saw down in Moore last week where winds go over 70 miles an hour sometimes in situations like this. There you can see it. Look how dark the rain is coming out from underneath that storm as I'm looking from Edmond back to the southwest. Also, Damon, I wanted to mention the storm north of Enid is also severe, so you could also get some damaging winds up around the Enid area also.
Let's go back over to Nick's shot here real quick. Just want to get an update. See, typically these winds don't last very long, but man, that is a mess right there. So again, Nick is going to be at the Lake Hefner Parkway here where the severe thunderstorm warning was just issued here. Nick, if you can zoom out just a bit here, we saw a lot of brake lights there, and we saw a lot of trees just kind of blown around. We saw debris that was blown around in this shot as well. This is the scene right now inside this severe thunderstorm warning that is going to be on the north side of Lake Hefner. And again, warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds, and so these are the type of winds that can blow down these trees and also bring in some power outages. So we'll be watching that. Okay, let's put that shot back on the left, and then I'll send it back to news here in just a moment. Just want to do a quick radar update. All of these thunderstorms that we have right now up in northern Oklahoma are slowly dropping down to the south, and they're all going to have embedded cores of 60-mile-per-hour winds. In the next hour, I expect that the intensity of these cells won't be what they are right now, but just if you have a thunderstorm nearby or overhead, hang tight, stay indoors for a bit, and we'll continue to monitor this. We'll track these storms out of here in a few minutes.